What is the street parking vault?
The Street Parking Vault is one workout a week for 25 weeks with the goal of helping you build consistency.
You can do any version of the workout.
You can customize these workouts to make them fit your equipment and your fitness level.
Each week, log your workout before time is up.
Your scores do not matter.
You just can't miss.
What's up, guys? Welcome to week 7 of the 2023 Vault. This week, we are taking on Luxor. Now, I have my good buddy Mike here. He's gonna be doing the sandbag version. So that's a front rack carry with the sandbag lateral drag. And he's gonna do hopovers over his bag. And then I'm gonna be doing program A with the dumbbells. And I'm doing double unders today, so super stoked for that. Make sure to stick around after the workout for our tips on how it went, and head over to my.streetparking.com or the Street Parking app, whichever one you use, to see the full versions of the workouts and to see customization options to make it work for you.
And they are off with Luxor, the 7th vault of the 2023 Street Parking Vault.
We're in it. We're in it now.
What do you think about this one, DH?
I love a good shoulder pump, and all of these movements are going to be a real test for your shoulder endurance, but you're going to look amazing in a sleeveless after this.
Would you say after your shoulders are going to look luxurious?
Wow, I wasn't ready for that one, Nicole, but I loved it. I loved all of it.
Good. I'm glad you agree that the shoulder pump will be luxurious. Now, for those who are at home, what is Program A of Luxor?
Program A, so Alex, this is the one, this is the version Alex is using, and it's going to be 4 rounds of a 100-meter dumbbell shoulder rack carry, 25 push-up and pull across.
Okay.
And then 50 double unders or hopovers, and she's going to be doing the double unders.
Nice, nice. Very cool. I love the alternate version of this, Program C. Instead of the push-up pull across, it's a push-up lat drag, which we'll see Mike over here doing.
Yeah, he's moving great. And prior to the start of this workout, I asked him, like, which of these 3 movements is going to be, like, your moneymaker? And he's all about the push-up lateral drag, so he's crushing these right now.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think anytime we see a workout with this many push-ups, you have to be prepared going in.
Yes, and you definitely don't want to hit that like fatigue level where, you know, it takes you too long to recover.
Yeah.
So you just got to be a little in tune with the real. Just be realistic with your expectations on this one.
Yeah, he was saying that he's going to start off with the regular old push-up pull across, and if it gets to be too fatiguing and his arms aren't really quite doing it for him anymore, he's going to start dropping to the knees for the push-up. Cool. Going back up to the plank for the pull across, which is a great customization.
I love it. It's a great customization to maintain the intensity, and that's always a good thing. It's always a good thing.
100%. And he's working with, I want to say, the 40-pound bag over there.
Good job.
And,
good job.
Alex is working with a set of 25-pound dumbbells.
Right on, right on.
Now, what is the shift version today, DH?
Shift version is going to be 8 rounds of 30 seconds of a dumbbell shoulder rack carry or goblet carry.
Okay.
10 push-ups, 20 hopovers or skip-overs.
Okay.
And you're just going to do 8 rounds for time.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you'll see Mike here, he's doing a sandbag hopover. Those are definitely harder than a dumbbell hopover.
I would agree. I definitely agree because of the width of the bag. You have to really be conscious about how hard you push laterally so that not only are you clearing the bag height-wise, but also you need to get to the other side of the bag.
Yeah, and they're definitely, for me, harder to string together with speed. And as the reps add up, so I think he took out a dumbbell over there on the side just in case if later that's not as manageable.
Yeah.
We'll probably switch to the dumbbell hop over. So good thing to note at home, if you're not used to a sandbag hop over, pull out something else as a backup for later.
Absolutely. I would rather make the customization in real time if I need to, just so that I can keep moving, keep that intensity up, but also just enjoy the workout the way that makes the most sense for me.
100%. Because I love a hop over, but I love a hop over of something skinny. I don't like.
Ideally, like a line on the ground. Like I'm always good with that.
Exactly.
They're great.
So we got a solid customization.
Nice
to a
job,
skip over,
Mike.
which makes total sense. So guys, remember we have so many customizations for you in the app. At my.streetparking. If you go, you check out the customizations button, there's all different options for all of the different movements you'll be doing. If you're looking for one, tap that button.
Right.
You have options.
You have options.
Yeah.
They've been thoughtfully programmed and put together with you guys in mind.
Yeah.
So just to keep you consistent, keep you showing up to the gym, doing your workout, showing up to your garage, your living room, the side of your bed, whatever it is. Want to help you guys stay consistent.
So here we have Alex. She is in her second round. Just came back from her shoulder rack carry.
Nice.
And I have to say, if she goes this speed the
I think she's
entire
gonna make
time,
it.
then she might tap into that extra challenge.
I think so.
What's the extra challenge for this one, DH?
The extra challenge, it's going to be 5 rounds, but only if you can complete the first 4 rounds in 20 minutes or less. So she's on time for that.
Yeah, she's on track. I don't know how excited she'll be if she makes it and has to do an extra round, but I'll be excited to watch it.
We'll egg her
for
on.
sure.
We'll egg her on for sure. And she's I like this technique. If you're gonna rest in the middle of your set of 25 push-up, pull-across, or lateral drags, don't rest on your hands.
Okay.
You know, like lean back onto your heels with your butt, and then kind of shake your arms out, but don't load the arms while you're resting. If you're gonna rest, like completely rest your upper body.
Makes sense. So just like you said, there she is. She's taking all the pressure off of her arms.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Right.
Relaxing. Maxing all cool.
Like, what's the line after that?
Shooting some b-ball outside of school.
Shooting some
come
b-ball
on, DH.
outside. Yes.
All right, so if you're gonna do this workout
Okay. Yep.
and you're looking
Definitely
at
will.
the push-up pull-across or the push-up lat drag,
Yep.
what are you thinking for breaking them up? How many chunks of time or chunks of reps are you breaking them up into?
Well, the challenge with the push-up pull-across is the time that you're in the at the top of the push-up. So
Yeah.
for me, I think a realistic number is gonna be 15, one shot, and then I'm gonna take a few good breaths, and then hopefully knock out the second set of 10. But 15 out the gate, just so that I know I have a big chunk of it done, and then maybe even 2 quick sets of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my game plan. But again, sometimes you gotta call an audible.
Something like this, as I'm looking at it, and like you look 25 times 4, that's 100.
It's 100.
That's 100 right there at the gate, right?
Yep.
But you add the extra time as you're holding that plank. I'm already looking forward to my 4th round and thinking, am I going on to singles? Like,
Yeah.
am I going to
Yeah.
be just in trouble by the 4th round?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I mean, quick singles, if they're quick,
Yeah.
it's better than unnecessarily resting too long.
Yeah.
You really are trying to get as much done as in this amount of time. So, yeah, singles work great too. No problem.
Okay, because I feel that definitely by the 4th round I'm going to be breaking it down into singles. But I don't think that I necessarily take the appropriate approach in most circumstances, so I didn't know if that was going to be okay for me to do.
Totally good.
Okay, cool.
Totally good. I think that's great.
Right on. All right, so here we are in Luxor. Have you heard of Luxor before?
No, what is Luxor?
So Luxor is the pharaohs' capital at the
Oh.
height of their power. So apparently it was the capital city.
Yeah.
And the tie-in is kind of, your shoulders are going to get such a pump. You're going to feel like you're carrying the city on your shoulders for this one.
I love that. I love that.
And they're going to look what, DH?
they're gonna look luxurious.
Yes, they are. There it is.
Luxurious. Wow, the
Those
things my
vortices.
lips are doing right now to say that word. Wow. Luxurious. I
goodness,
love it. I love it.
So you guys might recognize Mike. He is the one who very recently has been doing a lot of street parking outside of his semi truck.
Wow.
So he's done a lot of street parking on just next to his truck, getting it done, doing whatever he needs to do. Unfortunately, lost the truck in December.
Oh my
Went
gosh.
up in flames.
Oh my gosh, I remember that post he made.
Yeah. But here he is today, hitting
my
it in the
goodness.
street parking garage, crushing it.
Incredible.
And I'm so excited he was able to make it out.
Absolutely. You know, it just goes to show that there's so many things that happen in our lives that are outside of our control.
Yep.
But as long as we can hold on to the things that we can control, like our fitness, and keep showing up, regardless of what life throws at us, it just gives you the confidence that you can do anything.
Yep.
There's nothing that can stop you or throw you off track. And you know the things you need to do to get you back on track. And Mike is showing that doing this workout, showing up to this is really incredible.
And 100%, that, it's a mindset situation. A lot of people wouldn't think I'm going to do this workout outside of my vehicle.
Totally.
Outside of a semi, outside of,
right.
On the side of the road.
Right.
But he was making it happen wherever he was, and he's still making it happen wherever he is. So
I love it.
That's
I
something
love
really
it.
inspiring to look at and take an example from.
For sure. Because you can feel embarrassed or whatever. Oh, people are staring at me. But you know what? Getting a workout in and building up that confidence of knowing you're in control of your consistency and your fitness, man, that's like, who cares? Who cares? He's doing it.
Exactly. So, DH?
Yes, Nicole.
What version are you going to do? Are you looking at A, C, shift?
A looks great.
So dumbbells all the way?
The dumbbells all the way. But you know what? Now that I think about it, Nicole, you have been encouraging me
Yes, I have.
to use a sandbag more.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm not going to lie. I haven't been using it enough, and you can tell by my awkward movements in the demos. So, I'm telling you right now, I'm committing to you, Nicole.
Oh.
I will do Program C, lateral drag.
That's what's up.
With the hopovers. I'm going to use the bag for the hopovers. I'm doing it.
I love
I'm doing it.
I absolutely love it. I'm so excited. I'm a huge fan of the sandbag.
I'm doing it.
It's for me, it's probably my favorite piece of equipment because I feel like it's really versatile.
Mm-hmm.
And
I would agree.
I like the extra challenge of the weird load, right? I feel like it's super functional in that, like, you're not always going to have a very nice compact dumbbell.
Sure. Makes sense.
So I
Totally
love
realistic.
the idea. And I love the lat drags because it makes me feel cool. I love dropping a sandbag from overhead in other workouts. It makes me feel cool.
Oh, it's so cool.
And it feels good when it hits the ground.
Oh man, sometimes you get a little cloud of like dust from the bag. Oh, so good.
Look at me, I'm smoking.
Dramatic. I love it.
The
I love it.
Oh man, so this workout, I have to say, I'm not looking forward to the push-ups.
I know this is definitely, a lot on the shoulders from the push-up pull across for sure. And if you are doing the double under option, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get a break at all to really relax your shoulders.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because like the more tense you're gonna get. So, a coaching tip: keep your shoulders pulled back and down. Arms relaxed, and just keep your wrists moving. Don't focus on trying to use your entire arm to move the jump rope.
Okay.
Just use your wrist. Keep your shoulders back and down and relaxed.
Dang, so with the double unders being so much more for the shoulders, Alex is probably feeling it right now, huh?
She is definitely feeling it. But, I mean, look at her. She's just moving.
Oh, yeah. She's
Solid push-up. Body is planked out. Notice that the hip is in line with the shoulders. You know, she's keeping her back neutral. It takes a lot of core integrity to make that happen. And Mike is steadily just plugging away.
Yep. I'm telling you.
Go, Mike.
Those lat drags, they add a little resistance with the drag as well.
For sure.
Literally just dragging across the ground.
Yeah.
So be mindful of where you're dragging that.
I agree.
Right? 'Cause
I
if
agree.
If you're out there on like a gravel road.
Ooh, man,
that's
you got a lot
difficult.
of drag.
That's hard on you. That's hard on the bag too.
For sure.
But just be mindful of where you're dragging that across because that's a whole added resistance right there.
It totally is. And the length of the bag, depending on what bag you're using.
True. Very true. All right, so you see we have Mike out here. He switched to the dumbbell.
I love it.
Which is great.
I love it.
And it's great when you have that backup already there, right? So it's
Totally.
not like you're in the middle of the workout
Totally.
and then you have to go get something else.
No.
Plan ahead,
Plan ahead.
and you'll always be on the right track.
Absolutely. I love what he did right there. He went from doing skip overs, and then once he caught his breath, he went back to the 2-foot hop overs. And I think that's so smart because it keeps him moving, but he's still able to recover to some degree. And then
Yep.
when he's ready, he's going right back to the hop overs.
Yep.
Because, that's where the challenge is for him, and he wants to push it. I love
Yep.
it.
It's about knowing how you feel, how your body's doing right now.
Yes.
And then
Totally.
going from there. So let's
Totally.
see. We're coming up on 14 minutes here.
Yes.
I think Alex is gonna have to do the is she gonna make it for the
I think
extra challenge situation?
I think she is. This is round 3 for her, right? Oh yeah, plenty of time.
Oh,
Plenty
man.
of time. I think
Oh,
she was
man.
at like 4:30 splits. I think she's doing right on track for that.
And there goes Mike out for his front rack carry on the sandbag.
Yeah, look at him go.
Now,
No problem.
do you have let's talk about the carries.
Yes.
With a sandbag front rack carry, do
Yes.
you have any advice for tips or tricks on that?
Keep the bag high and as close to that front rack position as possible. There's gonna be a tendency because the bag is kind of out in front of you a little bit more than a traditional barbell or
Okay.
even dumbbells. The bag's gonna want to slide down your chest.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen. Push up from your lats
Okay.
so that you're keeping the bag in close contact with that front rack position.
Yep.
That'd be a huge help.
What round is this, Alex? Oh, she did it.
Let's go.
Alex has done the 4 rounds
She's
under
cruising.
20 minutes, and she's gonna be heading out here shortly for
She's
her
cruising.
5th round. That's the extra challenge round.
Yes.
She wasn't sure if she was gonna make it, but I knew she would. What about you, DH?
Confident. I was
Confident.
confident. I love the technique that she's using. She's holding the dumbbells obviously on her shoulders, but
Yeah.
she has a relaxed grip. And
Yeah.
if you feel comfortable, if you're confident in your loaded position on your shoulders with the dumbbells,
Yeah.
don't create tension when you don't need to. So
Okay.
open up your hand if you can. If you feel confident and
Yeah.
safe, then do that so that all you need to do is focus on moving the weights to your turnaround point and getting back as soon as possible.
That makes sense. Luckily, it's 100 meters.
Yes.
And not
Oh my
200
gosh.
meters.
If it was
That would be a whole
200,
different workout.
Whole different workout. You'd be out there for a while.
For sure. So, in a workout like this, you have the shoulder rack carry, you have the front
Yep.
rack carry, you have the push-up lat drag. Like, what are you expecting is going to be lit up the most? Obviously, the shoulders. Is
Yes.
there anything else we should be looking for?
Midline, your
Yeah.
core. Absolutely. Something to keep in mind on that carry, doesn't matter what piece of equipment you're using, fight the tendency to want to lean your shoulders back, pushing your hips forward. That's not the ideal position you want to be in. Think about drawing your belly button inward and keeping your core fully engaged.
Okay.
Because having to breathe and maintain that midline integrity is going to be tough, but you don't want to get sloppy. Definitely not, especially in these later rounds.
No sloppiness.
No sloppiness.
Luxuriousness only.
Only, all the way around. Start to finish.
Luxurious. Oh my goodness. It's looking like this is feeling the way I expect it's
Yes,
going to feel at
I
this point of the
know.
workout.
Oh man, like I know what they're feeling, and it's a lot of shoulder burn, a lot of shoulder, chest, tricep burn for sure.
Now, once you get to this point of a push-up where you're incredibly fatigued,
Yes.
what should they be focusing on as they're pushing up?
As you're pushing up, keeping your hip in line with your shoulder. Again, that core integrity is going to play a key role in making sure that not only do you keep yourself safe, but you want to be efficient. Efficiency gets you really far in workouts like this, where you're going to accumulate a lot of volume in one specific movement, especially something like a push-up. So making sure that you're thinking about your technique as you move through these later rounds, and just paying attention. Just pay attention to how you move. Don't get so into a zone where you're letting anything slide, because sometimes just trying to muscle through it is
Yeah.
not the best plan.
Right?
It's not the best plan. So efficiency, and pay attention. Pay attention.
Nice. Yeah. None of those snaky push-ups.
Nah. No snaky push-ups. But
No
that's the
snaky
thing,
push-ups.
right? It's like, don't get to that point.
Yeah.
If you need to stop 1 or 2 reps shy of that point,
Yeah.
I would recommend that as opposed to like eking
Yeah.
out 1 or 2 snaky reps and then having to rest even longer.
Yeah. Nice. I think I make that mistake a lot when it comes to push-ups because I have kind of like we call it dummy strength in pushing type things. Push-ups, bench press, and then like certain type of pullings, inverted
Yep.
row. I can bang out a lot initially, but then it very quickly falls apart.
Yes. You hit
and
that wall.
Yeah, and I usually make that mistake that first round out. I go for a huge set,
For sure.
thinking, oh yeah, I'm a badass, and then next thing you know, I'm down to 1 rep at a time.
Yeah. Totally.
And there
There it is.
that was it. That
Oh
is
my
Luxor.
gosh.
They crushed it.
Wow.
Not only under 20 minutes
Wow.
for the 4 rounds, Alex did under 20 minutes for the extra challenge version.
I love it.
Which is 5 rounds. So,
I love that.
I mean, do we send her out for another one?
Oh my
no,
gosh.
I don't think that's part
I
of the
think
plan. I don't think we should send her out for another one. She did extra challenge.
she did.
Solid effort.
She flew.
all
She
around.
flew. Way to go, you guys.
I kind of want to get you to do another round. I mean, you have time.
I mean,
but should we do it? I don't think we'd be nice if we did that. She'd be mad at us. All right.
We'll stick to what's written.
Well, let's see. Let's go to Alex for some tips.
Awesome.
On
Send it on
Luxor.
over. Woo!
My shoulders. Come stand by me. Yeah, this is heavy on the shoulders, the triceps in particular. Speaking for the dumbbell version, for the shoulder rack carry, I prefer for members to keep the handles in their hands. I know a lot of people like to rest the handles on their shoulders, which if you want to, that's perfectly fine. But to make it a true shoulder rack, that's what we asked for. If you go with that, try to keep your hands open, not clasping, like death grip it, because that's just gonna continue to fatigue your forearms. So keep a nice open palm. If you end up doing the front rack carry, try to keep your chest proud, your elbows high, and your belly braced while you're doing that. Did you feel it at all in your low back or your abs while you're
My elbow was slacked.
Yeah.
After the second round.
Yeah, well,
I
your
felt
shoulders
that,
are
though.
so tired, it's like you almost can't even help it. I was able to do those unbroken. Were you able to do that without
It
stopping?
carries, yeah.
Awesome, yeah. I think that should be pretty typical. Maybe if you know your shoulders are just gonna be thrashed, you could take a break at the halfway point, shake out those shoulders, get some blood flow through those arms, pick it back up, come back in. But the meat of this workout by far are the push-up plus pull across or lateral drags. I consider myself a pretty strong push-upper, and that still wrecked me. And I started breaking them up early. So I did 6, 5, 5, 5, 4 from the start. And even that started to trail off at the end. I was doing like sets of 3s in the last 2 rounds. So please, even if you're a solid push-upper, break them up early, be smart about it. Don't go out guns blazing on those. And if you need to, you can drop to the knees for the push-up portion, come back to the plank for the pull across or the lateral drag. How did those go for you? How did you break them up?
The first round was fine. 2nd through 4. 3rd and 4th were more on my knees.
Yeah.
But
How were you breaking them up, Mike?
I got tired and I stopped for a minute.
3
And I'd
to
do
5
like,
at a time, or?
I didn't have a system. So I would do some on my knees and then some in a plank and then
Nice.
yeah.
Cool. You were just like, whatever gets the job
I
done.
didn't come up with a system.
I love that.
Just
yeah,
get
and I
through it.
mean, definitely like have that attitude. I think that's really good. Be flexible. Be willing to adapt to whatever the situation calls for. If you go double unders, just more shoulders. So try to keep them relaxed. Try to move just through the wrists. If you went with the hop overs, that's like one area where you could give the shoulders a break. But again, try to keep them nice and relaxed. Maybe even let your arms hang along at your sides. Yeah, that one kept my heart rate up. Doing all those jumps at the end of every round. I was like, there's no break from this workout. You can't hide. So, did you have anything else you want to add?
The hopovers are the hardest part.
Really?
That was, for me,
Yeah.
that's where I got the most fatigued.
Interesting.
Was doing the hopovers.
Nice.
But
Well,
when the
fair warning.
sandbag was more jump, so then I went to the dumbbell, and then I just, that was the hardest part for me, was the hopovers.
For sure. Definitely a higher clearance if you go with the sandbag. So if you have a dumbbell at home but you still want to do the sandbag version, it's totally fine to hop over a dumbbell or even just like a line on the floor or something like that. Cool. Good job, bud. Have fun tackling Luxor.
Welcome to the 2023 Vault. This week we are tackling Luxor, which is 4 rounds of a 100-meter shoulder rack carry, 25 push-up pull across, and 50 double unders or hopovers. Your score for this workout will be your total time, and the goal is 18 to 24 minutes. My tip for this workout is to hold your weight in a strong position on your shoulders, so all you need to do is focus on getting that 100-meter carry done as quickly as possible. For the push-up pull across, spend time at the top with a strong lockout. As you do your pull across, try to keep your shoulders and hips square and not leaning too heavily on one side than the other. And for your double unders, find a pace that's gonna work for you. You may need to break those up because of the high heart rate that comes from doing double unders, but choose a pace that allows you to steadily move through them. For more detailed demos of the movements in this workout and any customizations to make this work for you, go to my.streetparking.com. Shift is going to be 8 rounds of a 30-second dumbbell front rack carry, 10 push-ups, 20 hopovers or skip-overs. Your score is going to be the total time, and the goal is 13 to 18 minutes. My tip for this workout is to hold the weight on your shoulders in a strong position so you can stay moving for the entire 30 seconds. On the push-ups, if you need to break them up, please do that. Don't go to total fatigue. Save your energy within the last 2 to 3 reps so you're not going to total failure. And on your hopovers or skipovers, try to keep yourself moving the entire time. For more detailed demos of the movements in this workout and any customizations to make this work for you, go to my.streetparking.com.